Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over everything you must own in GTA 5 Online in 2022. So this video isn't going to be a really long list because I'm literally only putting the things you must own, not things you should own, things you must own in GTA 5 Online. So this should help you guys out if you guys do not know what to purchase in the game, if you guys are new. But yeah, before getting into the video, if you guys do go on to enjoy, definitely do me a favor, go down below and drop a like. Also consider hitting that subscribe button if you guys are new around here. I do upload lots of GTA 5 Online videos just like this one. But now let's get into the very first thing you must own in the game. So the first thing I recommend you guys own in GTA 5 Online has to be the CEO office. Every single time I run into a beginner in the game, I always tell them to save their money for one of these offices because there's just so much good things that come with owning one. So one of my favorite things that come with owning a CEO office has to be the interaction menu. If you actually go to your interaction menu and come over here to secure or serve, you'll see you have a lot of different options. Now the VIP work and VIP challenges options are basically missions you can do in either an invite only session or even a public session if you wanted to. And when you complete these missions, you can actually get paid a pretty decent amount of money. This money can be anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 per mission, but they only take 1 to 5 minutes to complete. So it's pretty good money for the amount of time it takes. You also do have these other two options right here called CEO abilities and then CEO vehicles. The abilities section basically has a whole bunch of different abilities you can purchase. They're not free, but taking a look at a few of these options, you can see you can request anything from a luxury helicopter to BST to ammo or even armor. You also have another two options, which is going to be Bribe Authorities and also Ghost Organization. Now Ghost Organization basically makes it so nobody in a public session can see where you're at on the map for I think it's around, I don't know, 3 minutes I think. And then the Bribe Authorities option basically makes it so you can't get cops for around 5 minutes, which is pretty cool. But once again, all these options you do have to pay money for, but you don't even have the ability to get these abilities if you don't own a CEO, of course. But now taking a look at the CEO vehicles, this is another one of my favorite things that come with owning a CEO. You can see there's a whole bunch of different vehicles you can request. A lot of these are free, but most of them you do have to pay money for if you do not own them. So let's say you don't own, I don't know, a buzzard for example, you would have to pay money for it. But since I do own a buzzard, I'm able to request it for free, just like this. So that's another option that I do like, but it does suck that you do have to own these vehicles if you do want to call them out for free. But yeah, those are all the abilities that come with the CEO. Let's go ahead and get into the actual office and what comes with the office. So right off the bat, entering your CEO office, you'll notice that your CEO organization name is right there on the wall. You can see, I don't think it gets better than that name right there. Anyway, if you guys actually enter and come over here to your assistant, you have options right here, which is going to be a Pegasus Concierge option, which basically makes it so you can request any single Pegasus vehicle that you guys want to, but you do have to pay a small fee of $200. Or if you guys want to get a more expensive vehicle, like, I don't know, like a Savage, it'll cost $3,000. You also have an option to request a personal vehicle, which is a really important thing that comes with the CEO because it's super handy. Like every single time I'm in my CEO office and I want to exit and just have my car outside waiting for me, I can do it with this option. You can also buy snacks and get them for completely free inside of here, but who really cares about that? And all the normal stuff come inside of the office, like in any apartment, you know, like a bed, a shower, all that. But the most important thing is going to be the desk right here. Now you do have to be in a public session in order to even access it, but once you're in a public session and you come over here and sit down at your desk and you log in, now once you guys are logged in, you'll have this option right here called special cargo, vehicle cargo, and also special vehicle work. Now don't worry about the special vehicle work, but these two right here are honestly going to be the best ways for you guys to be earning money in GTA 5 Online. That is why the CEO office is going to be one of the must-have things in the game, and that's why I included it in the video, because if you guys own one of these, you have the ability to purchase the special cargo and even vehicle cargo. Let's just take a look at how much money I have made with each. You can see with the vehicle cargo, I've made over $12 million with this vehicle cargo warehouse. Now you do have to purchase the warehouse. Keep in mind, you don't get it for completely free. You do have to buy the warehouse and it costs like, I don't know, anywhere from $1 to $3 million, but that $1 to $3 million made me 12 million. So I'm just making profit from now on. Take a look at the special cargo though. Get ready for this. Look how much money I've made off of special cargo. $59 million. Yes, I've made $59 million off of this cargo warehouses. Now, once again, you do have to purchase these warehouses if you do want to do this for yourself, and they cost the same amount as the vehicle cargo warehouses, anywhere from $1 to $3 million, depending on how many you want to buy. But yeah, these are definitely going to be the best ways for you to be earning money in the game, and you do have to own a CEO office to even purchase that. But yeah, CO office, definitely a must-have thing in GTA 5 Online. But now let's get into the next must-have thing that you guys should own in the game. Now, the next thing you must own in GTA 5 Online is going to have to be the Oppressor Mark II. Don't get me wrong, this vehicle is quite expensive, and most likely if you're just starting out, you might not be able to purchase this since it does have a pretty heavy price. But when you do have that amount of money to purchase it, which is actually $2.9 million, I definitely recommend spending all that money on it, and every single dollar of that is going to be 100% worth it. And as most of you guys know, I own almost every single vehicle in the game, whether that's cars, motorcycles, airplanes, helicopters, you name it, I probably have it. And the vehicle that I use the most out of all those still has to be the Oppressor Mark II. Now, the reason me and lots of other players in GTA 5 Online love to use the Oppressor Mark II isn't just about griefing. Me personally, I never really grief people in an Oppressor Mark II. I never even really go in public sessions, but it's such a handy vehicle. If you do have an Oppressor Mark II, you can call it out in literally 1 second with your motorcycle club, get on it, and then go to wherever you guys want to go to on the map and be there faster than you could be in a regular vehicle. And of course, there are airplanes and helicopters that can travel faster than the Oppressor Mark II, but when you do call those airplanes and helicopters in, they usually, you know, spawn in at a helicopter place like this, and you have to go over here, then get your airplane, then go to your destination. With an Oppressor Mark II, you can call it in right next to you in 1 second, get on it, and you even have a booster that you can use to get to your destination faster. Of course, the best thing that comes with the Oppressor Mark II also has to be these missiles, but you do have to put those missiles on with an upgrade, which costs right around $300,000 to $400,000 for the missiles, but that's also very worth it because if you do have enemies that you're fighting or just need to defend yourself while going to a location, you do have these lock-on missiles that you can easily take people out with. And you also do have these flares here in the back in case anybody wants to try to shoot you down. So yes, the Oppressor Mark II, definitely one of the most useful vehicles in the game. Now, I know certain people are going to get super excited when I mention this name because people are literally in love with this thing, but the next must-have thing you should have in GTA 5 Online is going to have to be the Kosatka or the submarine. Now, of course, everything that comes with the Kosatka inside is pretty cool, but the best thing that comes with this is going to have to be the Cayo Perico heist. You guys can actually start this unless you do own one of these Kosatkas, and if you do want to purchase a Kosatka, it's going to run you anywhere from $2 to $3 million depending on what upgrades you choose on it. Anyway, once you guys own your Kosatka, all you'd have to do is come inside of here, come up to the screen, click right D-pad, pay the $25,000, and now you have your Cayo Perico set up. Now all you have to do is the setup missions, and then you guys will be ready to start up the heist and do it for yourself. Now, as you guys all know, I don't even really have to say this, but this is going to be probably the best way for you guys to make money in GTA 5 Online. You can make anywhere from $1 to $2 million every single time you do one of these heists, and you can make even more if you're doing the back-to-back glitch with somebody else who has the heist as well. Anyway, yeah, the Kosatka, definitely a must-have thing in GTA 5 Online if you are looking into making millions. So the motorcycle club is also something you must have in GTA 5 Online. It's very cheap, and recently they actually buffed it so you can make more money from the contract missions found inside of there. We'll get into that here in a second. But yeah, the motorcycle club has lots of benefits. One of the things I use all the time from the motorcycle club just has to be the interaction menu option. If you actually go to your interaction menu, come over here to motorcycle club president, you can actually return your vehicle to storage if you have something next to you, just like that. And also, if you guys go back to there, you can request any single motorcycle that you guys own in literally 1 second. Let's say, for example, I wanted to call out my Oppressor Mark II. I can just request it, boom, just like that. It is right here next to me. Now, a couple cool options with this as well. You can also come over here to motorcycle club work, and you can do this. You can do club challenges, but in my opinion, these kind of suck. Let's get into the missions that can actually make you lots of money with the motorcycle club. Now, just in the interior of this motorcycle club, you can actually store 10 motorcycles in here, and you also have the option of having a custom motorcycle workshop inside of here, but of course you'd have to put that upgrade on yourself. But if you come over here to this room right where I'm entering now, and you come over here to this section or this wall, you can actually click right D-pad and do any one of these missions that is found on the wall. Now you can see I'm kind of zooming in right there, or you can see right there, I'll probably edit it. You can see I've made almost $10 million doing these motorcycle club contracts, and that's before they buff the amount that you guys get for each one of those contracts. So I was making anywhere from 20 to 30,000 each contract, but now since they buffed it, you can make anywhere from $40 to $50,000 each and every single contract that that you guys do, and you can do it with up to 9 people in your motorcycle club, all making the same amount of money. So that is definitely something you guys can take advantage of if you do own a motorcycle club. But yeah, motorcycle club, definitely something you should own. It's very cheap as well. If you guys actually go to Maze Bank foreclosures, enter the site, the cheapest one you guys can purchase is going to be right here. Well, it's actually free for me since I own the Criminal Enterprise starter pack, but if you guys want to purchase this one, you can see here's another cheap one, $210,000. You can also get this one right here, $225,000. Of course, if you guys get one over here in the city, it's going to run you guys a little bit more, but they're all the same thing. You can get the same one for $210,000 and it'll be the same thing as the one over here for $500,000. Now, I was considering if I should or shouldn't add this to the video, but it is actually important, so I am going to add it. But the next thing you must have in GTA 5 Online is going to have to be an apartment with a 10-car garage, because as you guys know, any apartment with a 10-car garage has a heist room in there. And a heist room is one of the most important things you guys can have in the game, especially if you're just starting. Of course, us players who've been playing for a while, this isn't that important because we already have a lot of money. But if you are a new player, definitely consider buying a 10-car garage apartment. That way you have your heist room. You can see I actually own 3 of them, but you only need to own 1. Of course, the cheapest one you guys can purchase is going to have to be this one that I'm entering right now, the Del Piero Heights apartment. And it comes with the heist room. It comes with the 10-car garage. You can see right here, as soon as you enter, there is your heist room. You can do whatever heist you guys want to. The Fleeca job, the prison break, Humane Labs, Series A, and also the Pacific Standard heist job. Now you do have to pay a setup cost for all these, but these can all make you around I think right around like maybe a little bit under $5 million if you did all of them combined, which is a pretty good amount of money because this apartment right here only costs like a little bit under $200,000. It also comes with a 10-car garage, which is pretty cool because you can store up to 10 cars inside of there, and all the normal stuff that comes in an apartment like a closet, a bed, a shower, all that. So yeah, this is definitely a must-have thing you should own in the game if you do not have one already. This is mainly towards beginners though. So the next thing I recommend you guys must have in GTA 5 Online is gonna have to be the auto shop. Honestly, the auto shop is something not a lot of people talk about, and it comes with lots of different ways you can make lots of money with. There's like 3 different ways you can make money with this auto shop, which is pretty cool, and we're gonna get into all that right now. So getting started, as soon as you enter your auto shop, you guys will notice you have these vehicles that are parked in your auto shop, like right there and right here. And these are literally missions you can do whenever you see a vehicle inside of here. You can literally just come up to it, click right D-pad to modify the customer's vehicle, customize it exactly how the customer wants, and go sell it and make a pretty decent amount of money. And you can do that every single time you see a car inside of here, which is pretty cool. But the most money you can make with the auto shop is gonna have to be doing the contracts up here. If you guys actually make your way upstairs, take a look right here at the board, you'll see a lot of different contracts you can do, and they pay you anywhere from $170,000 to $175,000 to $185,000 for each one of these contracts that you guys decide to do. You can see I've earned a total of $5 million doing these contracts, so you can definitely make a lot of money with the auto shop. And there are also cool things that come with the auto shop. For example, you can also come downstairs and see you have a cool 10-car garage, and this 10-car garage is probably the best like lighting you can get in a garage. You can see, take a look how beautiful my cars look in this lighting. Definitely very bright, especially if you go with the all white theme like I did. And if you guys thought those were the only 2 ways you can make money in the auto shop, you are mistaken. There's one more way. If you guys come upstairs, come over here to this chalkboard, you'll see a list of a whole bunch of different vehicles. Now all these vehicles are basically vehicles you can possibly find all around the map. They'll pop up as blue dots if you guys come by them, and basically if you guys come by one of those blue dots, you can pick up the vehicle, take it over to the docks, and if you deliver it without crashing it too much, you will be getting a pretty decent amount of money. I think you get anywhere from $40,000 to $50,000 every time you deliver one of those vehicles. Now the last thing I recommend you guys all own in GTA 5 Online is going to have to be any HSW vehicle. You can see the HSW vehicle that I have right here is the Coil Cyclone 2. Of course, the only way you can have an HSW vehicle is if you are on next generation consoles playing GTA, and of course on the next gen version of GTA. But yeah, you guys are probably wondering, why am I recommending you guys own a HSW vehicle? Now, it's probably not going to show for me right now, but you guys know there are RC Bandito time trials. You even have the regular time trial. Well, recently with the next gen version of GTA, they added the HSW time trials. I think the new one is located right here, but it's not showing for me because I already did it for this week. But basically every single week there is a new HSW time trial, and every time you complete it, you guys get $253,000, and that is every single week until I guess GTA 5 just doesn't release any more new time trials, which is probably not going to happen for a while now. So you can easily make your money back and make $253,000 guaranteed every single week if you do own a HSW vehicle, because of course you can't even do those HSW vehicle time trials if you do not have an HSW vehicle. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be the last thing I recommend you guys must own in GTA 5 Online. I could have made this video way longer, but to be honest, the other things I could have added to this list are things you should own in the game, but it's not like you must own them. Everything that I included in this video is going to be things you must own in GTA 5 Online, just because they are super important and things that will literally change your life in GTA. I know it sounds kind of corny, but it's kind of true. Anyway, I hope you guys did go on to enjoy. If you guys did go on to enjoy today's video, definitely do me a favor, go down below and drop a like. Also, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you guys are new around here. But that's going to be it for me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.